Let me preface this by saying, please don't take this too seriously. I'm just passing some time and being salty for a laugh here. That being said, the subject for today is basically avoiding niceness in certain situations. Alright. Airports. Don't smile or nod at strangers. In fact, try to avoid eye contact as much as is possible. A smile or a nod to a man you've never met before in this setting could be interpreted as an invitation. I've made this error before. The guy proceeded to tell me his life story, the long version. Then he asks me if I don't mind sharing some of the baggage allowance for the flight, the free allowance of less than 30 kg, so he wouldn't have to pay a little extra. The airline didn't allow it anyway. Then after, he wants to hear my life story. It took me several hours to shake this guy and go on my way. It could have all been avoided. Yeah, non-verbal cues can be dangerous, folks. You don't have to learn the hard way, like yours truly. Up next, doing favours for work colleagues in terms of covering shifts. You might be an easygoing sort of chap, like me. You don't mind which days you get off in the week, as long as you get 2 days off. You know where that attitude is going to get you? Most everyone else is going to see you as an easy touch. The yes man, Mr. Nice. Hey mate, you know, I don't really like to ask, and I know the rota has been done already, but my friend's wedding is on Saturday. I've been invited at the last minute. Would you mind swapping with me? Some shit like that. Or, I've got to help this guy chop some wood, or I have to house sit, or my daughter reached the regional finals of a beauty pageant and I'd kick myself if I missed it. The bullshit reasons are seemingly never ending, but yeah. Don't be Mr. Nice. Or if you've already started down that path, reverse it. Yeah. Someone asks you to swap shifts and it's completely inconvenient to you, say no. Yeah. If you have plans, don't compromise them. If you don't have plans, make plans. If you can't be asked to make plans, say no to the swap anyway. Yeah. You don't have to make a false excuse. You don't even have to call someone else on their bullshit, just say no. Yeah. Life isn't a popularity contest. Enjoy saying no. Enjoy disappointing people. Embrace the saltiness. And when dickheads stop asking you for favours, then you know you've won. Revel in your victory. Okay. So, you're out doing a bit of shopping, getting the groceries in. You come to the checkout, and you arrive at the same time as a young lady. She's only got a few items on her, like yourself. She smiles at you. And you do the gentlemanly thing and say, after you, or you go first. No problem, right? Wrong. Wrong. Because after she's put her items through, she's now stood there buying 40 cigarettes, half a bottle of gin, 16 lottery tickets, and she's doing the gas and electricity on her little card. Oh, but that's not all. No. Because it turns out she knows the cashier. Yes. They're friends, apparently, and neighbours. And now is the perfect time to discuss what the weird fella who lives across the street has been getting up to recently. Then you've got 6 people behind you in the queue looking pissed off. don't be a gentleman in the marketplace would be my advice. It doesn't pay to be polite here. I've seen it many times before. If you can get to the front first, get there. Bollocks to the ladies first social convention. If you get a reputation for being rude, so what? If the definition of rude is one who doesn't follow silly, traditional, outdated morals in public, then I'm all for being, quote, rude. If you get there first, you're first. First come, first served. Makes sense, does it not? Of course it makes sense. Finally, the landlord, or the bloke or woman in whose house you rent a room. Now, there's no reason not to be civil, of course. Be a good tenant, keep to the rules, but make sure boundaries are established early on. I like my landlord, he's a decent chap, we get on, but my attitude is some degree of distance, physical, emotional, is important with this relationship. I don't want to get too pally. I don't want to be Mr. Nice. But why not, Steve, I hear you ask? Well, he's a busy guy, rushing around here and there, and, like a lot of busy guys, he needs favours, such as, I need someone to look after the dog for a couple of days, mate. Take her for walks. Now, I got nothing against dogs, or this dog in particular, yeah, but it's a no when he asks. I'm Mr. No. Yeah. I sense that if I said yes to this, he might be tempted to ask me to look after his 2 kids, on occasions when he has to go out of town. So closing one door here may well be closing the other. Yeah. If you're too nice or too matey, people will take advantage from a lot to a little bit. You may get a reputation as a soft touch. Oh, so-and-so's a great guy. He'll do anything for anyone. I often hear folks say. Is that a good thing? I wouldn't do anything for anyone. Yeah. I'll hear people out. I'll help you out if it sits well with me. If it doesn't, I'll say no. No is not a dirty word for me. It shouldn't be for you either. Yeah. Niceness can get you into trouble. Don't smile at strangers. Don't do favours at work or at home. And fuck social convention when out shopping. That is what you should take away from this video, folks. You're welcome.